Hey there, it's John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and this is Saturday, January. That's right, it's not January. It's Saturday, September the 4th, 2021. Um, Quite a week. Big storm here on Wednesday evening. In fact, so big that Thursday into Friday, one of my phones was out. Only one, because I have two landlines, but they're on two different physical lines outside, and that's why it's going to save me because people I know all around me had no phones and no all kinds of stuff interrupted because it was a big mamma jamma of a storm, and so it came back on yesterday afternoon, thankfully. So I lost about a day from honestly mostly getting spam calls, and got by that just fine. Beyond that, I have a cyst on my left bicep. So let's tell you the story of that in an interesting way, not about the cyst is kind of gross, you know what that is. Um, how I got it years ago, the seeds of it was, I guess it was in the late 80s, mid 80s, mid to late 80s, around there. Um, I had been out at the beach, and which meant I was there with some pretty girls because I didn't go to the beach on my own at that time. So I had really gotten a bad sunburn on the left shoulder, so bad that it like blistered and bubbled in about a circle about that big. And in the middle of that, and the excruciating pain that it was, if you've ever had that kind of thing, you know what I'm talking about. One of my nieces, my niece Jessie, who was a little kid then, I just remember this. I was like out on the backyard step. No, she was, and I was still inside. I opened the door, and she jumped up and grabbed me to hug me, and she pulled the skin right off it, which was, oh, that wasn't good. But I did my best to not scream or anything. I didn't want to traumatize my niece. But afterwards, I developed like, I guess I would say it felt like there was like a large pore that every now and then I'd have to squeeze stuff out of. But anyway, I haven't been able to do that in over a year, and whatever built up started coming out this week. So it was like horrible stuff. So, but it seems under control now uh, for the time being. I'm going to look into seeing if Medicaid will allow me to go to a dermatologist to get them remove it. However, they do that. I remember seeing there's some show I don't get on my cable, but my brother had made a copy, so I watched a show called Dr. Pimple Popper, which was just like grossness incorporated. So it was pretty skeevy stuff. So beyond that, I put up on my Prog Sheet site a track by track by a wonderful musician named Amanda Lehman, who I've known for years and have since become at least very decent acquaintances. We get along. We've talked to each other a bunch of times. And I first saw her playing with Steve Hackett. And she did a brilliant new album called Innocence and Illusion. I think I even held that up last week on kind of a show and tell moment. But anyway, she wrote me a track by track, and I put that up on my site, and it's getting lots and lots and lots of hits, and she's been promoting it too, and this is a good thing all around, you know? You know what I'm saying? So did that this week, working on some other stuff. Went to the store yesterday and got some stuff for the upcoming week. And today, Saturday, yesterday, by the way, I put up my 6 fantastic Herb Alpert songs, and I hope that you've looked at that because they're fantastic. And today, what have I done? That's a good question. I had some leftovers. During the week, I made some fabulous beef stroganoff, and I had the last of it earlier today, and a piece of coconut custard pie that I bought yesterday. Did some online stuff. On Turner, I watched the end of Gunga Din and then 12 Angry Men. And then over on Univision, even though I don't understand Spanish, whenever it's on, I watch a show called Mi Caigo de Risa, which I think means something to the effect of falling down laughing. And it's people doing wild stunts and funny things. And I enjoy that I don't understand it because it makes me have to pay greater attention to figure out what's going on. And I enjoy that. So that was good. I had a beautiful conversation today with my friend Suzanne, and that was fabuloso. And I got communion yesterday rather than Thursday because it just worked out that way. And what else? I don't know. I think that's enough. There you go. Da, 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 da. And I was earlier fumbling through this thing, which is, I forget what it's called. It's like a tongue drum kind of. I like when you hit the middle, it kind of makes that. Kind of thing. Sorry if I'm fumbling as I'm hitting it. And there's a couple of octaves. For a 1, a 6, and a 5, and then there's a 2 and a 3 that don't have any mate on these, and it's all fine. And I will see you all next week. I hope you're doing well. I love you, and be in touch. Bye bye.